There's no secret that times are tough, and some of us are barely keeping our heads above water. Fortunately, though, there are options for those who feel they may have run out of answers. Christine Galvez with Discount Bankruptcy Law is here to help. Thank you for being with us, Christine.
Thank you for having me.
You were saying there's so much misinformation out there. A lot of people believe bankruptcy is a bad thing. Is that true?
You know, it's so terrible, the negative connotation that we make with bankruptcy in our society. I look at, you know, big business, Bank of America, or business people like Donald Trump. They get into a place where their finances aren't working out, they file bankruptcy, wipe out their debt, move on. But us little people down here just working away at our jobs and trying to raise our families, we get to the same place. Not our fault, right? The interest rates on the credit cards are through the roof. We've maybe lost our job, and what do? We labor over the decision. We say, am I a bad person? Is this a sin? Absolutely not. Bankruptcy is your constitutional right. It's the legal way to wipe out your debt and get a total fresh start.
Who should consider bankruptcy, Christine?
Well, if you're watching the show, if you know, you heard that we were going to talk about bankruptcy and you moved over to the TV and started, you know, pushing up the volume, you need to call us right away. Basically, and I've been watching the show, and you know, if you're arguing with your spouse and you're having a bad relationship over your finances, if you have missed credit card payments, if you're thinking, I can't make this payment because I have to pay my mortgage, if foreclosure or short sale have become part of your vocabulary, you need to be calling a bankruptcy attorney right away.
We're hearing a lot about debt settlement, consolidation. Is that another good option to mull over, you think?
I don't even consider it an option. I think it's a total scam. They take oodles of your money. It takes 1 to 3 years for them to argue over it, try to argue with the creditors, and then you have to pay back much of your debt. And while they're arguing, your FICO score is spiraling downward. With a bankruptcy, it's so much faster, so much easier. It's a fraction of the cost. And instead of having some random person or random group of people kind of arguing with the creditors, you have the federal government stepping in on your behalf and saying, hey creditors, stop calling. This person no longer owes you anything. That's the only real relief.
Because you hear a lot of people just getting stressed over the calls that are coming. The big question people want to know, though, is what does a bankruptcy filing do to their credit score?
It helps it. You know, that's another myth. Thank you for bringing that up. It does not trash your score. Your FICO score is informed by your debt to income ratio. And in a bankruptcy, of course, we wipe out your debt. So your ratio improves, so can your score.
Loan modification, getting back to those, if you hear some of the ads, sometimes it seems like it can promise you the world, take care of everything, and in your experience, that's not the case.
We're dispelling a lot of myths today. Yeah, people have to understand, if you buy a house for $200,000 and it goes up to $400,000, the lender doesn't step in and take back your equity. Well, if you buy a house for $400,000 and it goes down to $200,000, they don't step in and take away your loss. So no, loan mod, tinkering around the edges, maybe they'll lower your interest rate temporarily, but it's not going to give you the relief that a bankruptcy is.
We hear, you know, with the economy, Christine, we've had a lot of state workers who are now having to continue their furloughs. Have you found a lot more contact by workers? Is this an option maybe that could give some relief in some of those cases?
Yeah, we have so many clients that are government workers, and really the bottom line is whether you're, you know, with the state or in the private sector, if your income has been cut and you cannot make ends meet, you need to be talking to a bankruptcy attorney. We are here to look you in the eye and hold your hand and say, you know, you need to stop beating yourself up over this decision. This is not your fault. These are numbers. This is fixable. We can show you how to wipe out your debt and give you a completely fresh start.
And you're seeing people just kind of get that weight off when they come in and get to talk to you?
You know, I have to share with you, they come in often crying, but always leave smiling.
Well, that's a good thing. So what's the first step for people who want to get a fresh start?
You need to give us a call right away. Call us, come in. Consultation's free, of course, and we will show you how you can get that fresh start.
And Christine, anything to keep in mind when they come to talk to you? Paperwork, should they have anything together or start collecting?
Yeah, you don't need to come in with, you know, oodles of stuff, but you definitely need to have an idea of where you are and what's sort of weighing you down. So you can bring in some pay stubs, some of your bills, know generally what comes in and what goes out, so we can make that comparison and really show you how you qualify.
Thank you so much, Christine, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
DiscountBankruptcyLaw.com, another great resource for people that are thinking about that. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate that, and we appreciate all of you joining us today, starting your week off Monday with us. Always a pleasure to have you. Guy will be back tomorrow, and we'll have a couple more giveaways for you as well. We'll keep you posted on our fan page on sacandco.net. Have a great day, everybody.
Today's segment's paid for by furnishings provided by R.C. Willey. Your home, your way. Plasma television provided by Paradigm. Kitchen set provided by Kitchen Mart. Guy's wardrobe provided by Kenneth Cole at the Folsom Outlets. Melissa's clothing provided by Swack at the Fountains.